One of our first chances to tell some stories from the Greatest Generation was back in 2011. We had this incredible opportunity to recognize 70 years from the founding of the Tuskegee Airmen. Many of you know the story of the Tuskegee Airmen now because of a lot of publicity it's gotten, but a lot of people didn't back then. And we worked with our local chapter, and we had 6 original Tuskegee Airmen with us, and they were featured in the finale of the show. And one of the people we really got to know over time was Harry Quinton. He's been coming ever since. So this year, we would have Harry Quinton with us in the audience, but because we can't have you with us here, we're gonna retell your story from 2011, the 70th anniversary of the founding of the Tuskegee Airmen.
Marks the captain's 50th anniversary and many more important milestones that remind us of America's central role in the ongoing struggles and triumphs of freedom.
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure.
It is 150 years since the start of the Civil War, when more Americans lost their lives than the World Wars I and II, Korea, and Vietnam combined.
We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth for freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
And that government conceived in liberty endured.
100 years ago, the American Army landed on a specially built platform on the battleship Pennsylvania, ushering in a new era of naval aviation. Today, aircraft carriers are the centerpiece of America's naval force.
Yesterday, December 7, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
70 years ago, the United States was drawn into World War II by the attack on Pearl Harbor.
For learning of the success of the attack, Admiral Yamamoto said, "I fear all we have done is awaken a sleeping giant and fill him with a terrible resolve." 50 years ago, President Kennedy took office during the Cold War and challenged us all in his inaugural address.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
30 years ago, President Reagan took the inaugural oath, and before he left office, he demanded an end to that same Cold War.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
10 years ago, in a coordinated terrorist attack, 4 airliners were hijacked and used to attack us.
The death toll surpassed that at Pearl Harbor.
2011 is also the 70th anniversary of the founding of the Tuskegee Airmen, a group of young men who volunteered to become America's first black military airmen. The airmen fought with pride for our nation's freedom abroad with distinction during World War II. They won more than 850 medals, flew more than 15,000 sorties, and none of the bombers they escorted were ever lost to enemy fighters. They also fought for freedom at home as pioneers whose distinguished record helped pave the way for integration of the American armed forces